So I'm trying to work, but I have a little coworker here. He's not quite on the keyboard. He is next to the keyboard, so that's good. But it is kind of distracting trying to work with this guy right in my face. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it because that's our job. We need to work. I love work, as you can see over there. So yeah, hopefully he will let me proceed without playing with my fingers on the keyboard or something. He does that sometimes. Maybe he'll even help. Do you want to help Mama at work, sweetie? No, I didn't think so. Hey, it's Friday afternoon and I'm about to make a batch of cookies. I just made cookies semi-recently, but I ended up throwing them away because, well, I made one batch first, you may remember, and I left out the baking soda because I have talked about this in a previous video. So they were inedible. Then I made a second batch and I forgot the salt. They're edible, but they're not the best. And I was like, you know what? I just don't enjoy them. And you know what? I'm throwing them away. So I threw them away. And I'm going to make another batch of cookies, and I am putting all of the ingredients out before I start, and we are going to triple check the recipe because I refuse to mess up a third batch of cookies. So I'm going to start gathering the ingredients now, and this batch had better turn out good because I miss my magical cookies. Okay, here's the checklist. Butter, check. Light brown sugar, check. White sugar, check. Okay, eggs, check. Okay, vanilla extract, check. All-purpose flour, check. Baking soda, check. Salt, check. Quick cooking oats, check. Chocolate chip cookies, or chocolate chips, duh, check. Okay, now, I'm going to very carefully follow the recipe and make these cookies, and they are going to turn out good. I am claiming this. It must happen. There we have it. All of the ingredients are in here. I know that for a fact because nothing got put away until it was in the mix, and my table is clear. So obviously, everything is in there. So now we just need to put these on a baking sheet and get these in the oven, and then I will be eating cookies. Nom, 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 nom. There they are. Completed cookies. Only one thing left to do, and that's taste one. Now that's a cookie. I just realized I'm super behind on drinking stuff. It's like 7 p.m. and I'm at before 2 p.m. on my giant water bottle. I got work to do. Well, it's Saturday, just turned afternoon, and I'm waiting outside my house to be picked up. We are going to celebrate Mom's birthday today. She turned 83 on Thursday. And today is the day the family, we're going out to have lunch at a restaurant she loves that has a key lime pie dessert that she really likes. So that's why we're going, for the dessert. But you know, we'll eat the food too. And we're gonna do, you know, cards and presents and stuff while we're there. So I was told we're on our way, be waiting outside. So here I am waiting outside, but the weather is gorgeous. So I don't mind waiting out here. I have her gift ready. It's in a bag at my feet. And don't tell, I went out today to buy a card. I meant to buy a card when I went grocery shopping on Friday, and I didn't add it to my shopping list, so I forgot while I was out, and so I had to run out today. Shh, don't tell. It doesn't matter. She's totally gonna see this because she watches my vlogs. So sorry, Mom. Yeah, I bought the card day of. But yeah, it's just because I didn't feel like going back out on Friday, but I made sure to get one you like. Don't worry, you're gonna like it. Anyway, they'll be here in a few minutes. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy the family time. Looking forward to it. Here we go. Let's pick a question. Find out what our question of the week is. And there we go. Here's hope it's a good one. What moment of glory have you watched another person celebrate that you too would love to experience if you could? Moment of glory. I can't think. I'm gonna have to pick another one because I literally can't think of a darn thing. All right, let's try this again. Hold on, I'm reaching for another one. Let me see. In your opinion, what is the best piece of music ever written? Okay, now that is an impossible question. It's a good question, but it's an impossible question, and here's why. Because music speaks to so many different moods and just the meanings, you know, like something that I consider an amazing piece of music in a certain mood in a certain time of my life is going to be very different than something that I consider an amazing piece of music in a different mood and in a different time of my life. So for me, that is an impossible question to answer because, you know, there are classical songs that I think are incredible. There are, you know, pop songs that are super good, R&B. There's, you know, all kinds of different genres, gospel, I would have to say, the songs that stir the spirit, you know, it's just impossible to answer. So I can't, yeah, I can't say the greatest piece of music. It depends. It depends on the day. It depends on the genre. I can tell you some of my favorites. When it comes to classical, I'm a really big fan of Rossini. I really like Rossini's music. And there are other classical things that I love that are not Rossini, again, you know, but I just, when it, you know, a composer, Rossini comes to mind. Gospel music is a genre that I would say I love, as well as musical theater. And I think because, again, for me, music very much is an emotional thing. Music that I like best. There are some songs that I like musically speaking, technically speaking, they're super cool. That exists. But most of my favorite songs are my favorite songs because they evoke something in me. They evoke an emotion, or they make me think of a certain time in my life, or I associate them with a person. You know, those are the songs for me that are super special. They're very much based on circumstance. So yeah, music is super important to me for a multitude of reasons. So yeah, I can't really answer that question, but I still think it is a very good question. So I'm leaving it in as this week's question of the week. I hope you enjoyed that. Mom and I are sitting in the car. We just finished attending church for the first time in a while because we have a new sanctuary, which you can barely see because I'm really close to the building right now. But this is our new sanctuary. So we have room for a lot more people, and it wasn't bad, but we'll talk about that in a second. All right, so here we are. We just finished church. They have room, it's a much bigger sanctuary. So the old sanctuary could hold like 250 or something. I think this one's like double. Probably like 500. So we sat upstairs, which Mom did have to go upstairs, but only a few, so it wasn't that bad. And we were able to sit pretty separate from other folks, so it didn't feel cramped or anything. And so I'm glad we went back. How you feeling?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Yeah.
Be in the house of the Lord again.
Absolutely. Wonderful. So happy about that, and really good message. So yeah, glad we did it. You gonna come back again?
Yeah, yes.
All right, there you have it. Mom and I will be attending church together in our new building.
All right. Bye-bye. God bless.